And one big issue is people started using these tools without understanding what they are made of and who they are made for. They started using, see what has happened. You must have seen these recent reports regarding a consulting firm being called out and dragged to courts by some of their customers for submitting a GPT generated output. I'll not name the firm, that's okay. But for generating GPT generated outputs as a consulting analysis report. If you know what actually is happening inside the mind of an LLM, it is a tool of language. It is not a tool of knowledge. That's the reason it says large language model. So you have all the words, let's say 500,000 words in English language. Every single word will be converted into a 0 and a 1 kind of notation, which is what the computers will understand. Those notations will be plotted on a vector embedding, and vector embedding will see which is the next nearest neighbor. And basis that, it will determine what will come next. And all this training data, where it was picked up from? General internet. Now try to understand this. Now it is not able to tell what is the relationship between two things. It only knows I have seen this thing appear, and this is statistically significant appearance next to this particular word, this word appearing next to this word. So it is giving you those kind of outputs. Some people invested heavily into neural networks and they started going to the referenceability or the sources, then the RAG, fine tuning, those things came. It is still not a system of intelligence. It is a system of language. So if I'm using it for my work, what I can use is, I want to write a resignation letter. Can you make it less punchy, please? This is something it can help out because it's a system of language. It can make it less disruptive, less bold, or more bold if you want it, without being offensive. But can it replace the human judgment for which somebody hired me? I'm charging $500,000 to a client, and all I'm using is a $25 license in order to generate the output. Haven't I taken things too far? This is the risk that we spoke about. This is giving AI a bad name. But also, people do not understand AI beyond generative AI. There are 6-7 different categories. You have classification systems, you have recommendation engines, you have decision support systems, you have natural language processing, you have vision, computer vision, you have multiple different categories. It's much more beyond Gen AI. But right now, those, because of the extra focus and the kind of hype and marketing, and I went to so and so stage and I spoke about AI, kind of a vibe people are getting on LinkedIn, this is totally confused. In the J curve, this is like where you go down, and once you go down and you understand, okay, this is what it is, then you lift up actually. So technology will remain revolutionary. Technology is very relevant. Technology is, as somebody said, and this is a very old adage, that a fool with a tool is still a fool with a tool. It's not a tool.